please help me receive our governor, Pat Quinn.
All right. Thank you, Pastor. Good job. Hold on. Gee, I want to thank Pastor Brooks, who has been with Lawndale Christian Health Center for a long, long time, for your commitment. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King lived in this neighborhood in 1966 when I was in high school, and I can remember Dr. King. He said that year, it's so important that we have everybody in and nobody left out when it comes to health care in the United States of America. Dr. King said that health care is a fundamental right. It's not a privilege that we sort of give to some and not to others. It is for everyone. Decent health care for everyone. And it just so happens that my doctor, Quentin Young, who's still with us, was Dr. Martin Luther King's physician when he lived here in Illinois many, many years ago, 48 years ago. And there you go, Doctor. I know Quentin's everywhere. Yeah. Now, Quentin's a good friend, and he is my doctor, and he's in his 90s now, Dr. Quentin Young. And he helped start this health center, as we just heard. And look at how it's grown and how it's reached out and touched so many families in the best traditions of good medicine and healing. And it's so important that we keep the momentum going, because this year in Illinois, just the past year, we've added 711,000 people to health care coverage under the Affordable Care Act. That's a great, great achievement, far more than anyone thought we'd get. But we have to have health centers like this, and we have to keep expanding to handle all the folks who need health care. And so that's what this day is all about. I'm here to announce that we're going to invest $2 million with Lawndale Christian Health Center. This is an investment that will pay dividends in good health for many, many years and for many generations. I just want to read a little bit about some of the things we're doing here. A new building is going to be acquired and then renovated and constructed. It's 24,000 square feet. That's a lot of square feet. It'll be 2 stories, a health and wellness center. We believe in a wellness society. We want everybody to be healthy. We want to prevent bad things from happening in the first place, wherever we can. That's what health and wellness is all about. That's why having the clinic in the community is so important. It reaches out and connects to folks from the community, for the community. And so this Health and Wellness Center, in addition, will have 10 new exam rooms. We need more room. We have more people with health coverage. We got to make sure they have those exams that they need to maintain their health. 10 new exam rooms, and then a dedicated space for something very, very important, behavioral health. We have to understand that mental health, physical health, they're all about health. It's all together. We don't separate the two. It's so important that our state, we make great investments in mental health and behavioral health, and that's exactly what this new center is going to help provide. And then finally, the whole idea of wellness and exercise and fitness, that's for everybody, whatever your age. We want to make sure we have creative ways to go about things. Right here on Ogden Avenue, on the west side of Chicago. You know, I live on the west side in Austin, not too far away, and I think it's so important that every side of Illinois have decent health coverage for everybody. And I think it's so important today. Matter of fact, after I leave here, I'm flying to Moline in the Quad Cities on the Mississippi River. That's where I began with Dr. Young 13 years ago. In the August of 2001, we walked across Illinois from the Mississippi River all the way to Chicago and Lake Michigan. We have a decent health care for everybody. And, you know, that's what we're doing today. Look at all the people here, all good people who really care about their neighbor. And that's what Lawndale Christian has always been about. You know, service to others, taking care of others. Service to others is the rent we pay for our place on God's earth. And Lawndale Christian, you more than paid your rent, I'll tell you that. And we're happy about that. It's important that we honor good groups, and our state passed a law a few years ago that I signed into law, providing funding for community health clinics and centers. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We got the funding, and we're applying it to something we know is going to make a difference for thousands and thousands of people in West Garfield, all across the west side of Chicago, all across Illinois. It is so important that we continue the movement.